For a long time, Asians consider studying, which is about knowledge from books, to be the most important aspect of school and education. But having professional skills, including life skills and practical skills, becomes more and more important as people enter workplace. Is studying the only path to a successful career and life? We would like to find out by exploring people's opinion on this controversial topic. Our interviewees range from foreign students, Taiwanese students, Chinese students, to teachers in different fields. Let's have a look.
重来。I forgot.
Hello everyone, my name is Boyan. My Chinese name is Fang Bojie, and I'm a lecturer at NTUST.
Hi, my name is Zi, and I come from Lanzhou, which is the capital city of Gansu province.
Hi, my name is Heidi, and I'm born in America, raised in America.
I'm Isaac. I'm a student at I come from Kenya.
Hello, my name is Luli. I am from Nicaragua.
Hello, my name is Xu Lingchen. I'm a student in NTUST.
My name is Arno. I'm from Indonesia.
I don't know, if I would have to define skills, definitely it's a set of knowledge that a person knows regardless what. So it can be anywhere from academic to professional to learning the trade of any profession or anything like that. So a skill is something that you're able to do well and something that you have learned from others or from your institution. So yeah, I would define skills, that's something that you probably, something that you can make a living of, regardless if it's a hobby or your profession.
I think the skill is an ability to help people perform well and achieve the results in various domains, such as the jobs, the lives, the studies, and some activities.
It means to me to connect people to people in different kinds of fields. It's the most important part is to connect people, the communication. So if you have a strong way to connect people by talking or your leadership, I think it will mean a lot to your future job.
Is what we possess what we have, like for me as a teacher, is what I have to teach my students. And what I teach them, part of it is the skills that they need to acquire, because skills are what you acquire, right? So you need to be taught so that you have them.
Skills are knowledge that we get through practicing, and also it's like I think those are ability and capacity that you get, like that you have. As you said, it's true, like there are some personal skills and some professional skills, but I think like both are connected. For example, one personal skill is leadership, right? But if you know how to be a good leader, it's gonna help you in your professional skills like coding and a lot of different skills. So I think like it's good if you acquire the two types of skills in your life and you just put it in practice.
Actually, the definition of skills to me is very similar like what you say. I think skills is a measure to achieve your own goals. So it can be how to cooperate with each other, or in my case, it can be I need to use certain software to accomplish my thesis. So these two types of skills is the typical definition for me.
Good. Because if you don't have any skills, you cannot do any work.
Also, another good question. I have to say both. You cannot have one without the other. When you're learning a trade, even though you might not be going to school for further studies or even just finished vocational high school, you're still learning from a person who is a professional in that field. So you're still learning regardless if it's a hands-on approach or in a classroom approach. And the same goes for academic studies, where the more educated you are, the more able you are to contribute to the society, to be a contributing factor to the society. So one without the other, it wouldn't exist. And I'd say both are very, very important. As much as you need a carpenter, a plumber, any of those trades, an electrician, auto mechanic, you also need intellectuals like a teacher, many, many different fields. However, yes, I think the world would honor. However, the emphasis and importance of both is heavily misput, I think. Some consider those traits and skills as not highly academic, which I would definitely argue against. And I think both serve a very important role into our society.
I think both of them are very important in the future, and it really depends on the situation. So taking me as an example, I majored in education and want to be a teacher as a career in the future. So I think for me, the disciplinary knowledge is a fundamental for me to master. And however, after graduate school, I think I can handle it very well now. So probably the biggest challenge now for me is to acquire the pedagogical content knowledge, such as the teaching skills, how to cooperate with teachers and interact with students, to present and navigate my lesson well. But for some researchers or scholars, I think maybe pursuing study is a better way for
I
them.
think it depends on what you want to be in the future. For me, I want to be a teacher, whatever it's in college or in high school. So pursuing study is more important for me. But if I want to go into a firm right after I graduate, then I think having a professional skill is more important.
A little bit tricky, but I think we need skills, because this 21st century is about skills, and the skills that you have, the skills that you acquire will help you to understand the world, help you to develop the world. You say that we need these skills, and part of it is these skills are acquired, so you can acquire them, of course, through learning. You can learn to acquire these skills, or you can develop these skills through experience. So experience is another thing. So I think skills is better, yes, but we need to learn to acquire these skills.
In my own opinion, I would like to follow in my studies because that's the reason why I came to Taiwan, and I really like my major, so I'm really into my studies. But also I think like I am practicing my skills somehow, because maybe it's not just about like your life skills, because I'm practicing more like architectural skills, right? But since I was a teenager, I'd like to do social work and to work on my own skills like leadership. Back in high school, they teach you all of this. So somehow I am putting in practice my skills right now that I am studying. Maybe it's not my priority, like my skills, because I am focusing more in architecture, but I think I am also like working on them and like trying to don't forget about my skills and getting better.
I think cultivating skill is more important than pursuing studies, because I do want to learn something that is related to my future career.
Skills. Because current time, if you have skills, then people will look for you. If you only have like a diploma, maybe at first people will have to look for a job, and then people will look at your diploma and maybe they will accept you to their companies. But after assuming that you have not too adequate skills, then maybe you cannot compete with other professionals with better skills.
I think we should, first of all, we should tell them what the future is. Because as a teacher, you know where the world is going to. So already you know, like, we need this and we need this. You can tell your students which are the better things to do to acquire those skills. So I think first of all is to tell them. And when you tell them, you'll be opening up their mind. So when a student opens up his mind, then the next thing will be is to think about what he wants to do. So I want to do engineering, I want to do medicine, I want to do art. Yeah. So you open up their mind and then continue. You don't need to like force so much into them. Yeah, you don't force.
How can you get a skill without studying? Even if it's something that you do by hand, I think you have to study it first before you learn how to practice it. If you can acquire a skill without studying, then go for it. But I don't think it's possible. How come you can do coding without studying beforehand? If you don't have any skills, and when people say you're a professional, then you can do that profession with a good standard. Then you must have adequate skills.
I will encourage them. First of all, is there are two different things here. In school, you learn more of theory. Outside school is more of practical. So it's more practice. So what I will tell them is learning is a continuous process. Go out and learn. Whatever will happen outside, you need to be patient and learn.
Wow.
Because these are two different things. So they need to learn also. Continue learning. Have both of them.
I understand.
You need to have both of them.
Yes, I think it helps. In my vocational school, we had some hands-on courses, but the skills we learned in that courses is out of date. That's why I want to continue my study to the graduate school.
Do you mean by that?
Because in graduate school, we can get some project that is from a real company in the society. So I can learn some practical skills that might need in the future.
So according to what you've said, the courses you've taken in graduate school related to the skills is more helpful and useful to you compared in vocational school?
And yes, I would think that.
Yeah, vocational traditional high schools, I think they already do that, right? But in high school, yes, I 100% agree. You know, when we're kids, we are learning many different things from history to geography to math and so on. However, when you grow up and suddenly life comes along, you don't know how to balance a checkbook, you don't know how to invest properly, you don't know how to save money, you don't know how to be better with your money. So I think definitely in regular high schools, just not vocational ones. Yeah, learning a trade. Like in my high school, we had a quilting class. It was really fun. However, the moment that semester finished, I forgot everything. But I think the more we kind of encourage students to learn something, you never know. Some might find a passion in a different field they've never been exposed to, and it's gonna be fun. In my high school, we even had like a farming class where you're just gonna learn the simple things about gardening and how to keep a farm going, and I think that's very important. And I would definitely agree. Yes, I think we should have more classes where they can cover this kind of things. Like it's always nice to know how to fix. To change a light bulb or fix a wiring issue in your house. It's always nice how to fix the plumbing if something happens. It's always nice to fix something around the house or even help others. And it's something that I think goes without saying that it is a very important thing. Now, many people, regardless male or female or whatever gender, they don't even know how to cook some. And I think cooking is also very important, just to know how to make something nice for yourself or for others. And I think all of those things are very important. As much as we put attention and focus on academic, I think we have to put focus on the life. We're kind of forgetting about that a little bit right now. So definitely, both are very important. And I will welcome extra classes like that in high school any day.
After interview, we know that some interviewees think that skills are knowledges that can get by learning, and almost all interviewers think that life skills and emotional skills are connected.
And back to the main thing we would like to know through the interview, which is more important in the future, cultivating skills or focusing on further studies. According to our interviewees, most of them think that it still has to depend on different situations, like what you want to be or do in the future. For example, if you would like to become a scholar or a teacher in the future, then pursuing on further studies might be more appropriate and suitable for you. Whereas, if you would like to enter the workplace right after you graduated from college, then cultivating skills might be the main focus for you now.
Our kind interviewees also give us a little recommendation for the high school students and the college students. For the high school students, they say it is very important for them to study properly during high school. They say that during high school, they need to search for knowledge and develop their skills in order to open up their mind. While for the college student, while it's true that workplace is a very practical place, but at the same time, learning knowledge is also a continuous process, so both of them is very crucial and inseparable.
After we hear people's opinion on this matter, what do you think? What impressed you the most?
I will interviews. If I'm working, I think professional skills is very important. But I have to talk with my co-workers. So I think that skills is very important too.
For me, I think what related to me the most in the interview is that one of the interviewees says both life skills and professional skills are equally essential, which I agree on that. And afterwards, he also says that high schools should set a required course which can help students develop some professional skills, which once again prove that skills are as necessary as knowledge.
As Well, for me, I'm really impressed by one of the interviewees who says that we cannot acquire skills without knowledge. It really opens my mind and leaves a deep impression for me. It reminds me that skills and knowledge is something inseparable and both of them are equally crucial.
I think what Coco said is very reasonable. I think schools are the key factors what will make you stand out in the future. I think it's important to continually learn because I can continually realize improve my learning ability to adapt to the pros at work and income difficulties in the work and can solve prom- problems in the fastest and most effective way.
In short, our group agreed that skills, including professional skills and life skills, and knowledge are equally important and they are connected with each other. Then, how about you?
What do you think?
一开始拍了，一开始，然后开始讲之前，前提都是上面在跟以前。